What is this boat, Johnson?
What's that?
What is this boat?
Good times.
Oh my goodness.
Can't wait to get out there, eh? Good to see you.
What a boat. That thing's massive, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Feel like we're Americans getting in a boat like this.
And you should have seen it in Check
this out. This is the, like, no one's ever been spearfishing in their life with a pair of leather polo shoes.
I've been for a while.
That's awesome.
Touch, eh?
I got my Crocs and you got leather polo shoes. Bro, you need to get some of them. Alrighty, look at this boat. Some serious action going on in here. There's more room under the nose in this boat than there is in my whole boat. I could park my boat in there. What do you reckon, bro? Easy park my boat under there.
Tender.
And we're off.
Look
Sit in this chair.
Wait, look at this for a second, everyone.
Welcome to Come Dive With Us, day number 2, second time. And the winner here, John.
Thanks, Tim.
Mate, you bought a lot of tickets. Mate, just wanted to support Bri and the team to get over there.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity to do it, and what no better than a raffle.
Yep.
And especially if you win it.
Yep. Winning's good, fish are out, ready to get into it. And Tom, you got dragged in by the man.
Lucky +1.
Beautiful.
+1, so even luckier than him.
Nice.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
What would we like to shoot today? What's our...
I'd like to shoot anything.
Lovely. Now, Johnson, we've dove together before in the past, a long time ago though.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Ages. Mate, obviously you bought a lot of tickets. What were you trying to get out of this thing?
Well, to support you guys going
Yep.
to nationals,
Nice.
the internationals, #1, and just have a good day out with you guys. It's been
Lovely.
a while since I've been diving.
Long while.
What an excuse.
There'll be a lot of piss takes and stuff throughout the day, I'm sure.
We already got started with your polo shoes on the way out. That's brilliant.
Just
Awesome.
To start.
Yeah, thanks for having us on board your boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. No, my pleasure.
It's a beautiful boat. Jeez, it cuts the job.
that's a lot of boat. I'd be still like coming through a long way back and you're out here, we're here. All right,
No, I love it.
let's get in the water, hey?
The boys out here. Good crew.
Alrighty, the boys are in the water for the first drift. I'm just boating, I've still got to get dressed. Just see if we can put those boys on a couple of nice fish to start the morning. That would be the goal. The first spot was a little bit deeper. I chucked Bryson and John in the water. John took first dive and headed to the bottom. As he came down to the bottom, you could see it was really fishy. Big schools of golden trevally, big schools of blubber lips. Mixed amongst them was bait fish. Oh, then the beautiful pearl perch. John looked around, scanned through those pearl perch, and he wasn't quite sure if they were legal and headed back to the surface. Check how loud these whales are. These whales are going to be loud all day.
Still pearlies down there?
Yep.
Hey, Jim!
Bri took the second dive. Now remember, all day he's diving with either a 75 or 90 centimetre gun. He came down off the edge a little bit, noticed all the blubber lips, saw the bait, and picked out a really nice pearl perch. Drifted down, biggest one of the school. First pull the trigger, no go. Safety was on. Flicked the safety off, shot himself that pearly. Great fish. If you've never eaten one of these pearl perch, I tell you what, they are so nice to eat. What's going on there, Bri?
So Timmy just dropped us on a spot that has a few pearlies.
Lovely.
This is the only legal one down there.
Yeah, they're all...
It was off by itself a little bit. And that's a nice fish.
Beautiful fish. Lovely. Did you see any, Johnson?
I did, yeah. You saw the school.
Yeah, right.
That's a little bit on the small side, Tom.
Yeah, nice.
I got it on video though. My safety got knocked on because of how we put the guns in the boat.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, I went to pull the trigger the first time. No. I'm like, oh, that'll be safe.
We moved spots to another area. It looked so fishy on the sounder, and Bri headed down for the first dive. When he got to the bottom, he looked off in the distance and saw a really nice coronation trout go into a hole. Awesomely for him, it popped out, stayed close. Looked at him again, 90 centimetre gun. Nailed it, hit a little low and it took off and jammed him really deep in a cave.
Tim, get your on. I need another gun. I need another gun. That other small gun would be good, please.
Landed.
It's holed up. Gut shot a coro. You're right, chuck us the butt end first, please. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna let this gun go. Just please don't run over it.
I jumped in to help out. John grabbed the gun to hold it into the current. I pushed Bri down and pushed him down about 10 metres so he had a bit more time to try and pull that spear out of the bottom. He took the 55 centimetre gun with a prenger just to see if he could second shot that coro and not lose it. As he come down to the bottom, you could see the spear jammed really deep in that cave and noticed that the coronation had come off. Tried to look a little bit, couldn't see the coronation, popped his head up, and there was a mega school of pearlies looking at him. .55 centimetre gun, pranger, nailed himself a really nice pearly and left the spear jammed in the hole for me to come get.
Stuck bad.
Yeah. Illegal, that one. The coro's not on it anymore. I just got to get the spear back.
Certainly.
I'll put you up on it, Tim.
The current had started to pick up. Bri held me into the current and pushed me to dive to see if I could retrieve his spear. As I was heading to the bottom, I noticed there was a big school of Spanish mackerel swimming past me. Tried to focus on making sure I got that spear back, headed to the bottom, and looked up. There was another really nice school of pearlies. There was a really good tusky, 8 kilo range, but I thought I'd better get this spear out before I go trying to shoot any fish. By the time I wiggled the spear free, I looked up, that tusky knew what I was all about, swam off, left me alone, and I looked up to see those Spanish come back. So I shot myself a nice mackerel. Man, shooting straight up is such a hard angle to shoot. An angle you're not totally used to and you always think you're gonna miss.
That was going nuts. Pearlies, tuskies, Spanish. Did you see all the Spanish? A massive school.
Really? No, I didn't see it from the top. I saw
Hey.
you guys drop to the bottom and I was sitting holding my breath, so I come up.
You saw me what?
When I pushed you,
Yep.
you didn't like go straight down, you picked up.
There was Spanish all around me and I'm like, nah, I'll get the spear out. And I grabbed the spear and then I looked up and there was like an 8 kilo tusky. And by the time I wiggled the spear out, the tusky had nicked off. There's heaps of pearlies there.
Yeah, there is. I'll shoot one. I shoot a big one. That's fine.
Yeah, there's ones that size there.
Okay.
By the time that spear was actually jammed good.
Yeah.
By the time I got the spear out, the big tusky had swum off.
I should have put more hurt on it, but that spear was so jammed.
Yeah, it was so jammed. I'm like trying to get it out and the tusky's just looking at me like, And then by the time I got out, the tusky's like, nah, this is not good, this is bad. And he swam off. I looked up and there was 3 Spanish and I'm like, ah, you're dead.
The current was getting too strong to swim against, so we headed up to do a drift. I dove with Johnson and I was going to follow him and feel him all the way down. We got to the bottom and landed on a big school of pearlies. Johnny looked through the whole school, picked the biggest one. I followed him, I thought it was the biggest one as well. Lined up, pulled the trigger, miss. That thing shot straight past me. I swung my gun real quick, nailed it, made sure we didn't miss that pearly.
I got him for you.
Yeah.
One you missed.
Well done.
certainly the biggest one in the school. I reckon, eh? That looked biggest one to me. To you the same?
Yeah, 100%. I went through all of them and I was like, that's the only one that's going to be legal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I missed it.
I can't believe you missed it too.
I was like, fuck.
As soon as you missed it and went back that way, I'm like, oh, you're dead, boss.
That's so good. That's so good.
You know what's even better? I filmed you missing it.
Oh, did you? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Right beside you.
Right beside.
We'll make you and your polo shoes famous, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Were you looking the wrong way?
No, I saw it. I tried to shoot.
Missed it.
We've been driving for 3 hours and you're still not ready.
Grab your gun on the way in. Might turn it to 75 and wear the flopper in a bit.
Which one do you want, a little smaller?
I chucked the boys in for a drift at another spot. Tommy, John, Bri all jumped in, and straight away, Johnny saw a nice school of Spanish. He headed down. Made no mistake, shot himself a really nice Spanish.
Tommy, what you into? What you seeing?
Big king in the cobia.
You seen big kingies? Nice. Johnson, what do you got going on?
Spanish, mate.
Mackerel.
Yeah. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Happy days.
Lovely. Mackerel. Good job. That's our bag limit.
They were nearing the end of the drift and Bri did a dive at the back of the reef. Country was flat and dead, nothing really going on, but in come a nice snapper. Remember, he's got tiny gun, 70 centimetre gun in his hand, and he just waited, scratched. In come a snapper and he nailed it with that 70 centimetre gun. So cool.
There was absolutely nothing happening
And then he just swam by.
at all. And then a 3 snapper in the distance, maybe a few more. And this one just kept swimming. Like it had this like, I'm gonna check this thing out. And it just kept swimming and I was like, oh my God. It didn't even do a turn and do this, just kept swimming. I was like, ah, boom.
Nice.
Tom? Johnson? You?
We moved again to another area where there wasn't very much current, so we dropped the anchor and all jumped in together. I did a dive in a really fishy looking area. Come down, there were surgeons everywhere, and I waited and scratched a little bit, and I noticed coming in behind the surgeons was some really nice snapper. Oh gee, I love targeting snapper. Always a great challenge. Johnny was pretty keen on shooting one. Bride just shot one, so we thought we'd have a focus for a while on shooting snapper. Johnny and I dove together to see if we could see a snapper. I was pretty keen to try and film him shooting one if we could. We got to the bottom and that snapper just hung wide. Some coming behind us, a couple of really nice ones come off in the distance. Oh, there's some really good snapper about. When we came to the surface, Tommy was on the bottom and he actually shot himself a really nice kingfish. I saw him fighting it, I knew what had happened. I quickly dove to see if I could get one as well, hoping the school would hang around. Oh, so stoked. 2 other kingies hung around. They were a little bit spooky. Swung my gun, nailed myself a kingie as well. Double kingie. Oh, it was awesome. Unfortunately, I hit that fish in the stomach and You know what, these fish can go nuts on the surface, and I really wanted to make sure I second shot it to land it.
This one, well, give me that pranger. Let me second shot this with a pranger. Prang dang, you're about to die.
I got the boys to throw me the 55 gun with the pranger.
That's right, yep. I like that sounder.
You take this, I'll come and help him.
And I stoned that fish before I pulled it to the surface.
Good night, good night. You like that pranger? When I saw you aiming, I knew what you were aiming at. And then when you shot and you was stoned, I'm like, there's got to be another one. I was bombed. And then they come up, man, and they went, no, they're like this. And I went, yeah, bang.
That's how you know you got a boat. All right, that's your biggest kingy?
Yeah.
Right, hold this thing up, mate.
Just grab your fins, Tom, before they enter Davy Jones's locker.
Oh, the spear's to it.
Alright,
All right,
Tom.
Tommy.
Hey.
PB Kingy.
Happy.
Seen a few? I didn't want to know ya.
No, not today.
You know what, Nate? We didn't see any kingies with you. Tommy boy. Woo! You're going to slap it on the head like a Christmas ham, Lee Mitchell tells me. Has anyone ever slapped a Christmas ham?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like a Christmas ham, you got to slap it when you walk past.
Good job, mate.
Cheers.
Stoned it too.
Yeah.
Brought the school in for me to shoot one.
That's it.
Magic.
That's it. I saw you were struggling.
Well, he went and shot the biggest one. I just shoot a little one. That was a good week.
Roll a bit forward, Tommy, and we have a look at the fish.
That's it.
Nice.
Beautiful colours, eh?
A bit of sashimi.
Lovely. That's
Like a Christmas ham. Let's go get some more. Yeah, the Christmas ham.
Jumped back in the water after the kingy and I headed to the bottom, back in that fishy area. I was laying there looking out for a snapper, and off in the distance I saw a big school of unicorn leatherjackets. Man, these fish are so tasty. I thought, I cannot wait to tell Bri that there's unicorn leatheries and shoot one. The whole school come in. I tried to double up, but they wouldn't line up, so I shot the biggest one at the school. I couldn't believe it. As soon as I pulled the trigger, I looked over to see that Bri was actually laying on the bottom, just 20 metres away from me. And unfortunately, I spooked the whole school. I apologised to him, and we headed to the surface.
Sorry, Bri.
No, don't be.
I didn't know you were there.
No, I was looking at a coral cod and I was like, oh, I'll just turn my camera on. And I saw them behind it.
Yeah.
And I fucked around with the coral cod a bit.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, oh, Tim's going to lose his mind around telling me he's here.
Boom. Oi, before I dove there, I was like 5 kilo snapper.
Yeah.
I was throwing that leathery in the boat, and Bri did another dive. Unfortunately, his camera battery was turning off. Got to the bottom, big school of snapper. Oh, whole school there. Just as he's about to pull the trigger, the camera battery died. Just a quick flick on when it was on the surface and died again. Look at the dots at the back. I've never really noticed that before. Oh, fins. That's cool.
Wonder how it'll show in the sunlight. Let's have a look at the sunlight.
It's good for that.
Yeah, that's sick, Bryson.
Beautiful, Bri.
So you can see it, eh? Look at that.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, there's a whole wall of it.
Oh, look at that. That's why.
Jellies. Is it? They're high. Let's go get some more while they're high.
See, the guts
only
full of
time
jellies.
This is
Look,
the only
these
time I
beautiful
shoot
there.
them, is when they're high on this stuff. Look, coming out of the mouth. Look, coming out of the mouth.
So many jellies.
That's the jellies. They're high on them.
Beautiful.
That's what it takes for me to shoot a snapper.
That's not true. Oh, he's pooping it out so much. There's so much jellies. We jumped back in together, and John and Bri dove together. Johnny headed down to the bottom, and oh my goodness, there was so many snapper in amongst the surgeon fish. There's so many snapper, in fact, that it just made it hard for him to shoot one. Laid on the bottom, snapper to the left, to the right, up above, snapper shot past him. Bri was hanging from above, just watching all of this unfold. Snapper, snapper, snapper everywhere. You know, in situations like this, they're a little bit spooky. Sometimes it's hard to shoot one. I dove next and drifted down into that school of surgeons. My goodness, there was some snapper mixed in with those surgeons. Unfortunately, no real big ones, all 2 to maybe 3.5 kilos, and I was just searching for a bigger one amongst them. Snapper below me, snapper to my right, snapper to my left, they're coming in behind me. As I drifted down towards the bottom, I looked up and they were all above me everywhere. I noticed there's a couple of bigger ones, a little bit bigger up above me. But just fish that wouldn't quite come in range. Man, so many snapper. The boys did another dive together, and incredibly, all of those snapper had gone. It's amazing how things can change in an instant, from mega schooler snapper to none within 1 minute. I headed to the bottom, and I didn't see any snapper on my way down. I continued going down because there's a nice cave at the bottom of this area. Came and crawled into that cave, big cod spooked, crawled my way through, could see jacks to my left and a big pearly straight ahead. Lined him up, made sure I got a good shot that pearly so he didn't get stuck in the cave. Pulled him out, brought up with me a really nice pearl perch.
Good pearly. Oh yeah, but there was the only real big one. Right in the dew cave.
Bri headed down to have a look in the cave. When he got there, unfortunately, no more big pearlies. A couple of mangrove jacks, but not fish that Bri really wanted to shoot. Just looked off into that cave, really cool area, really cool fish, but not the fish we wanted. Things started to get a bit quiet. Basically, all the surgeons had gone, all the snapper had gone, just left us with a couple of sharks. So we decided we'd make a move and I'd start having a bit of a look around to see if I could find some nice snapper. I decided I'd stand around the boat and see if I could find another fishy area to jump back in and see if we can get John to shoot a snapper. Johnny hadn't been doing too much diving for a while. He was pretty wrecked. He's laying on the bottom of the boat having a bit of a nap while I was sounding around.
Welcome to the dive of this day. Tim's driving, Johnson's parked. I'm chilling.
Needed to be a good spot for him to get back in. And oh, did I find a cracker. Do not take your eyes off the screen for the next couple of minutes because this is unbelievable. Drifting into the reef from the surface I could see snapper. Johnny dove really gently and headed down. Oh, he lined up on a nice snapper, but he saw other ones and kept switching. Oh, he waited and waited and waited, and he waited too long and he didn't get a snapper at all. Crazy how many fish were here. Check this out. I'm laying on the bottom and this snapper could not help itself. Stingray fluffing up the sand and that snapper just looking at it. Could have shot it 10 times over. Oh, amazing how they just get mesmerised by these fluffing up of the sand from the stingrays.
They were.
Oh, snapper.
So what happened, Johnson?
What happened?
What happened? Mate, I should have pulled the trigger. I was waiting for a bigger one, like, had the full school there. Came in cruising, was like, okay, I see one there. And then they just started, they went off like that. But didn't spook, just
both sides, yeah.
yeah, just like that. I was like,
You're lucky because I almost went for number 3. No, number 3 spooking your snapper. I saw him down there. I was like, there's all these. It's just a snapper sitting there waiting for me to shoot there.
go
Like,
shoot it.
Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny. Shoot. And then I was waiting to hear your gun go
Yeah,
off.
I was about to shoot,
And then like,
and then they just went like that. Like, fuck. And I thought they weren't going to move that far either. So in my head, I was thinking, don't spook them, don't fucking spook them.
You did good, you done perfect. You just need to pull the trigger.
Excellent.
We jumped back in for another drift, and as soon as we got in, we just got separated by these huge whales that swam through. Big animals, these whales. 3 of them swam between me and Johnny and Tommy, and we all got separated. After the whales left, Johnny dove down on a big school of barracuda. The snapper all underneath the barracuda, and he couldn't quite get a shot. Came back to the surface and the snapper came in again and he breathed up really quickly, dove again. Oh, those snapper just kept hanging just out of range. Man, they were incredible to see. He did a third dive on those snapper. Again, they just drifted off into the distance. Man, they can be a frustrating fish sometimes. Meanwhile, I was back about 50 metres, separated by those whales, and I saw the school after the boys had had a couple of dives on them. I headed down, picked out a couple of really nice fish. Bump on their head, bump on their nose. I lined up, drifted through. I got a good angle on one, nailed myself a really nice snapper. Pinned him to the sand, swam down really quickly. In this situation, I was worried that the flopper wouldn't open, so I got my hands behind it and made sure I landed that fish. Reload and get my gun reset, and the ever-present sharks come straight in as soon as you shoot fish. It's getting obviously late in the afternoon, always going to be real sharky.
So cool.
We reset for another drift, and as I jumped straight in, I noticed that all the snapper had gone, but in come a massive school of kingies. I thought, this is the last little bit, I might take myself another really nice kingfish. Shot that kingfish, sharks going nuts on the bottom, made sure I landed that thing really quickly, and oh my goodness did it flog me on the surface. Man, these fish go nuts, you pull them up and they go crazy that last little bit, always get a flogging. As I threw that kingy in the boat, I realised we'd drifted over an area where I've actually pulled some really nice lobsters out of a hole. Now, it was getting really dark, really late. Johnson and I dove together. Man, check this out. I'm in this cave, almost pitch black. and I grabbed myself a lobster. Funny seeing Johnson looking at me. Oh, it was so dark. Pulling a nice lobster out of a hole, that was a great finish to a really cool day.
Everybody, we just finished dive with Tim and Bri, day 2. Here we have John and Tom,
Beautiful.
winners of the second day.
Yep.
And big day out, gents.
Yep.
Few fish.
Big day. PBs for you, Tommy?
Yeah, big dogs.
Nice. Kingies. Biggest kingy you shot?
Yeah, mate.
Awesome.
Biggest one.
Mate, did you see some snapper or
I
what?
did. I saw some incredible scenes then, some incredible scenes. It was an unbelievable day with some amazing divers.
So good.
Loved
And
it.
Bryce, so look at this snapper with a 90 centimetre gun. Cracking
Yeah.
pearlies.
Yeah, big
So
little
good.
snapper. Unfortunately, the camera battery went flat as they approached, but you get to see the wall, I think, in the footage, hopefully.
So good.
But big thanks to everyone who bought
Yeah.
raffle tickets
Yeah.
for the previous, the second and the third dive of this day.
Yeah.
Really appreciate the support. It goes a long way to helping us do our best for our country over in Brazil in November. Wish we could have dove with you all,
Yeah.
but come say hi to us in the future. Who knows? Might get you out.
So good. Thanks, Johnson. This guy bought $2,000 worth of tickets.
Here we go.
You're the number one person buying tickets, and we appreciate it. It was massive.
Good, my pleasure.
My
And
pleasure.
you even took us
Good to
out
see
in
you
your
guys.
boat.
On your boat.
On your boat.
What a boat too, by the way. I was saying to Brian before, when you're in the water, I'm like, this is the best boat I've ever been on.
These 28-foot Cootacrafts is something else.
good
eh?
boat.
Something else.
Thanks, legends, for an over.
Yeah, thank you,
So good.
Tim and Bryson. Really appreciate it, mate. It was a really fun day. A lot of work put into it and that, but yeah, it all came off with results.
Beautiful.
It was a wonderful day. Awesome.
Not just the fish too, it's the things we've learned, so I really appreciate it.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome, boys. So good. Lovely.
Thank you.
All right, we're out. Everybody, if you want to buy raft gear, what do you do?
That's the code, guys. That's the
I don't know how to say what. Tim Spear.
Tim Spear. Here we
You
go.
guys all say. Does anybody watch my videos at all? You can do that. Hey, shout out to Dive R, all of us wearing Dive R fins. We
all
appreciate
Dive
Dive R for all that you do. Icy Tack. This one's full.
There we go.
So good, well done. This is a 260 litre Icy Tack filled with some really good fish. Appreciate you guys, and we're out. We're gonna run home in our dry clothes. So good. So good.